Edit that out. Edit that out.
Well, we started this DVD idea because we kind of wanted to keep a record of some of the stuff that was going on the tour. And then it ended up sort of everybody brainstorming, well, why don't we record some of the shows, and just see what can happen. And then, of course, how do we do that? And it ended up everybody just grabbing little handy cams, and camcorders and stuff, and heading out and taping the shows. We give cameras to our some of our crew guys, and they just shoot the show, And then when we got home, the daunting task of editing it all together came to the reality. And man, it's a job. I mean, to figure out how to do it is one thing. It's so different now than it was 10 years ago and even 20 years ago when we started, because that was like the beginning age of video.
Right.
Now, gosh, we have a complete digital editing facility that we on the road with us.
On the road with you, yeah, because that's part of this show.
Yeah,
is getting it as it goes along. They're mixing the footage in and out, right?
And so now we're all kind of well versed in it, and it's computer-based, stuff. So you just kind of click and drag and drop images in and all that. And it's been kind of a learning process for us all. And some of us are more interested than the others. I kind of take a special interest in it. So for the last month or two, we've been editing and
it was
sitting and.
So it wasn't a pro shot, or it was pro shot.
No.
It wasn't pro shot at all. This is just stuff.
It's just stuff that we've
accumulated footage.
Yeah, and it's sort of like kamikaze camera work. Some of it's like really smooth and cool, and others of it's really shocking and weird angles and stuff. And so it's kind of fun to put that all together and see what it is.
Right.
Like it'd be like this perfect shot of Michael, and he's playing the solo, and all of a sudden it just leaves.
It's just gone.
Yeah, and it goes to some girl sitting in the front row. That the camera guy just all of a sudden went, "Oh, look at that!" Completely weird.
She
so
left her shirt up.
And so and it'd be on her for like 10 minutes. And, oh my God! So then you'd have to like find another tape and see if you could match the solo up to see if you could find a take from a different guy's camera that would match that. And so,
how many tapes did you have about?
62.
Oh.
There's one funny thing that Rory, our video editor, chief of production guy, I came to his place the other day to look at a piece that he'd put together, and he had this scene of me at one point in the show. I guess I tossed my mic stand to Brandon, my assistant, and Brandon catches it, takes it over, and he brings it out again in the same song, a couple of minutes later. Well, Rory had set this up on a loop, and so it was me tossing the thing, me tossing it back. We left that out.
Left that out?
Yeah. It's going to be a 5.1 release.
It'll be good.
It's going to be great.
It'll sound cool.
Yes. So you can sit in your 5.1 setup that you get from Costco. It sounds great on that.
Costco.